Hello everyone and welcome to this 10-minute morning yoga full body stretch. This practice will be in the style of hatha yoga, so we'll be holding the poses or the little sequence of poses for 1 minute each. I think this is a nice pace, especially for the morning when your body might be feeling tight and stiff. It will help you to loosen up a little bit and get ready for the day. So let's begin in child's pose. You can bring your knees to your mat, keeping your big toes together. Knees can stay close together or they can come as far apart as mat width distance, whatever feels best for you here. Now your forehead slowly comes to the mat. Hands can either rest next to the feet with the palms facing up, or if you want to open up your shoulders a little, you can reach your hands towards the front of your mat. If your forehead doesn't quite make it to the mat in front of you, you can place your hands in underneath. You have arrived to your yoga mat. Congratulate yourself by taking a big breath in. Exhale to release some tension. Each inhale allows you to open up the little doors of your muscles and say hello to whatever is inside. Each exhale helps you to get rid of tension. If your hands are not already at the front of your mat, you can bring them there. Have them about shoulder width distance apart. Spread your fingers wide apart. Take an inhale and slowly pull yourself back up into all fours. So we have our wrists below our shoulders, our knees directly below our hips. Fingers are still spread wide apart. Push yourself away from your mat so you come into tabletop pose. Gently pull your belly button towards your spine so you can engage and wake up your core muscles. Spine is nice and long here, neck is neutral. With your next inhale, point your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Drop your belly towards your mat. Slide your chest slightly forward and look up. Cow pose. With your next exhale, point your tailbone down, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, and drop your head for cat pose. And if you want to, you can really push yourself away from the floor, opening up your shoulder muscles a little bit more. And let's continue with that sequence. Each inhale bringing you up to cow pose. Exhaling to slowly round yourself into cat. Now you can come back into a neutral spine, back into tabletop position, pushing yourself away from the floor, engaging your core. Bring your hips over to the right and look back over towards your right shoulder. And then hips can come to the left, look back over your left shoulder. And continue a few more times, loosening up all through the sides of your body. Coming back to center, slide both hands out further in front of you, still having your fingers spread wide apart. Curl your toes onto the mat, lift your knees, and now slowly start to drag your hips up and back behind you into downward facing dog. Feet are hip width distance apart, knees can stay bent. Try to press your heels towards the mat here so you can stretch through your calves and the backs of your legs. Keep your tailbone tilted up towards the sky, and as you do so, lower your head so your ears come in line with your biceps. Now keep pushing yourself away from your hands so you lengthen all through the back of your body. Keep your neck neutral and keep breathing here in downward dog. Waking up all of your muscles. Imagine that your biceps are trying to kiss each other. Your heels want to kiss the mat, and your tailbone wants to kiss the sky. Now let's drop that left knee back to the mat and step your right foot forward in between your hands. Coming into a low lunge here. And you can make it a little bit deeper if you wish by walking that back knee back slightly. Noticing how we feel here and just tapping into the sensations for a few breaths. Now imagine you have magnets in both of your feet, so you can start to feel them pulling towards each other. Use that power with an inhale to lift your fingertips up towards the sky. Coming into a nice crescent lunge here. Take a breath in to open up your body only as much as is comfortable for you. And now exhale, cactus your arms by bringing a bend into your elbow at 90 degrees. And imagine you're trying to touch your elbows to each other behind your back. So you're opening up your chest. Take a big breath in, keep pulling your feet towards each other. Stay here or interlock your fingers behind your back. Press your fist towards your back heel as you open up your chest. Drop your shoulders back, maybe looking up. Keep pulling your feet together, creating all that power and sending it up through your body. Now with an exhale, gently release, bringing both hands back down to either side of that front foot. Curl your back toes onto the mat, lift your knees, and step back into downward facing dog. Full body stretch here as you drop your head towards the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your right knee to the mat this time. Left hand comes up in between the hands. Left foot rather comes up in between the hands, finding our low lunge and just easing into it. Now you can start to magnetize your feet towards each other. Inhale to reach up, open up through your entire body. Exhale, 90-90, cactus arms. Try to touch those elbows together behind your back. Stay here or interlock your fingers. Big breath in to open up the entire front body. Pull your feet towards each other. Send all that energy up. And exhale. Slowly release, stepping back into downward dog. Nicely done. Feeling all that new energy you've created for the day. You can stay here in downward dog, or you might paddle your feet, stretching through the backs of your legs. And do whatever you need to do here to release any last little fidgets or wiggles or stretches that you might have. Now you can drop both knees back to the mat and come to find whatever way is most comfortable to sit. And when you're there, you might just close your eyes or relax your gaze. Lengthen your spine, tuck your chin slightly to your chest. Take a big breath in. And when you exhale, you can gently start to open up the eyes again. Well done for completing this little 10-minute sequence. Every little helps, and all of these yoga practices can add up to big benefits. So well done for starting your day with something that is beneficial for you and for you alone. If you do like these styles of practices, I have a full playlist of 10-minute morning yoga stretches, which I will link for you below. And if you like these videos and you'd like to thank me, you can do so just by leaving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. And if you have time, you can leave a comment below. I would absolutely love to hear from you. So I'll see you in the next practice. Have a great day and goodbye.